Now it's time for our beloved sports and youth minister from Kurdistan region of Iraq to talk. And you know, he's a very, very good person. When I was in Hewler in 25 of November, I thought he was the eldest of all the ministers in Kurdistan, you know. But he's the youngest, but I thought he was the eldest because he has gray hair. No other ministers had gray hair. You know, they have colored them with shoe cream, rest. But I'm very proud to know Kakta Habarwari. He's a very, very good person that have done very lots of things for Kurds in all Scandinavia.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to stand before you this evening and welcome you, Denmark's leading court and friends of the Kurds. Denmark, to the first Kurd gala to be held in Denmark. For 3 years now, the gala has been a yearly event in Sweden. And to see it finally happening in Denmark is a truly gratifying experience. Dear guests, we are gathered here this evening because we share a common interest, that is the Kurdish people. It is thanks to the many of you present here today, both Danes and Kurds, that our people have been given the opportunity to be heard and to be acknowledged not only in the times of war, persecution, and genocide, but also in a more positive and a promising light between referring to the entrepreneurship and democratization and globalization. We are gathered here today to celebrate the many positive achievements that have left a noticeable mark on the Kurdish society during the times of hardship, and offered a shelter for those seeking refuge from oppressing states. Generous aid has also been channeled, such as Care for You, providing much needed assistance in form of hospital equipment, supplies for school, and support to women organizations. Denmark also played an important role in the liberation of Iraq, of which we are truly grateful for that. In the past, the Kurds in Denmark were oftentimes associated with people fleeing from persecution and seeking shelter and assistance. This picture is slowly changing. We see many Kurdish children who were once given a safe haven in Denmark and now form a part of a generation of successful individuals. Özlem is one of them. Please, an applause for Özlem. She is the first ever Kurdish MP in Danish Folketinget. I'm very proud of you. Very American. Who form a part of a generation of successful individuals who contribute to the Danish society on a daily basis. It is a generation that breathes ambition, a generation that is very much aware of the opportunities that have at hand, and very much aware of what is missing in their homeland. An active and a dynamic youth is a fundamental pillar for a nation's success and prosperity. In the Iraqi Kurdistan region, more than half of the population are under 20 years of age. That the question of our youth welfare is directly related to the future development of the Kurdistan region. As Kurdistan's first Minister of Sports and Youth, I consider it a priority to ensure that sports and youth issues form an integral part of the region's official agenda, and transforming them into attainable projects An important goal for my ministry is to learn from the Nordic working methods and to introduce them to the Kurdistan region. A group of professional Kurds from Sweden are currently working at the Ministry of implementing organizational method development, administration procedures, and accountability and transparency. To the Kurdistan region, after the fall of Saddam Hussein regime, the ties to the Nordic countries and Denmark remain strong. One step to reinforce this natural connection is to form a friendship association between Denmark and the Kurdistan region, which we plan to launch within short. The ties to Denmark, however, are best preserved by Danish presence in the region, and we are working hard to make Danish companies see the endless investment opportunities that exist. We also invite Danish politicians and authorities to witness now how democracy is an integral part in all spheres of society at the first hand. Kurdistan is progressing rapidly and the opportunities are many. The Kurdistan regional government has laid the foundation for one of the most investment-friendly laws in the world. Foreign companies' interest and encouraging them to be part of the region's promising development. The federal constitution in Iraq is also well integrated with the laws in Kurdistan region, and as part of the federal Iraq, the investment with the rest of Iraq. Much is being done to encourage the many actors working for an improved Kurdistan region in various fields. During 2007, we handed out an award to encourage those working towards the elimination of violence against women. And last week, we had organized a sport gala to heighten the awareness of physical activity and the benefits on a society's health. The Prime Minister of the Kurdistan Regional Government, His Excellency Mr. Nechirvan Barzani, sends his warmest greetings to you all here tonight. He has been granted a new mandate to together with the Kurdistan Regional Government continues to work for unity, peace, and prosperity. However, there is still so much to be done, and we are more than aware that the load is too heavy to carry alone. My hope lies with you sitting here tonight to share with us your know-how, your experience, your insight. The Nordic countries have already contributed considerably to the Kurdistan region in our work for democratization, the activation of the youth, and the strengthening of the civil society. Friends, we have come a long way, and this gala is an evidence of this achievement. This evening, we celebrate our successes, and not as before, when only our grievance gathered us. May the Kurdistan region go from a strength to strength, and may the dawn of our democracy see the light of a brighter future. I wish you all a continued pleasant evening. Thank you. I would also like to invite Mr. Veli from the SF for this support that has been given. Also, his party is one of the first in the Denmark a Kurdish member of the parliament. This is the maximum of integration. So you are welcome from the integration ministry. And cheers for the friendship between the Kurdistan and Denmark. Please, can you give glasses for wine for these people here also?
Jeg vil gerne have vand.
Yeah. Cheers and Noshi in Kurdish for the friendship between Denmark and Kurdistan. Nos.